Funding is provided by New York State Senator Catherine M. Young, representing Western New York's 57th District. Funding is provided by Absolute Care of Westfield, committed to returning the favor to those who have spent a lifetime caring for others, located on 26 Cass Street in Westfield, New York. Dave Cass and Rick Newell provide funding on behalf of the Lakeview Hotel and Restaurant at the Docks, located on Water Street near the lake in Mayville. From the Chuck Kelsey Television Studio of Access Channel 5 in Mayville, it's Senior Report with Reed Powers. Join us live Saturday mornings between 9 and 10 a.m. in Fredonia, Mayville, and Silver Creek. Call in and share a thought or wish someone a happy birthday with Chautauqua County's only on-air senior program. Reed continues in 2010 with another year of interesting guests expressing their viewpoints and informing the community on a variety of subjects. And now, here's Reed Powers.
And what a beautiful day in Chautauqua County. We have a great program coming on. We've got one of our most knowledgeable persons in the county about our history. He's going to talk a little bit about it. We're having centennials around. Wonderful. Michelle Henry, you've seen her before with me, and you'll love our conversation. Remember, anybody can call in for any reason on this program, doing the program, but it only takes place, you'll see reviews of it, on Saturday morning from 9 to 10. So if you want to be on now other people around the county are hearing this live, you can call in anytime. There's a number. It's easy to remember. It's a Mayville Exchange, 753-JACK, like jack your phone in or jack whatever you want in. We have lots of things going on around us. The rain is sifting down gently now, and it's just perfect for those people that sneaked up on the season a little bit and put some flowers in their cemetery lots for Memorial Day. Used to be called Decoration Day. My grandfather used to say, "Reedy, don't plan nothing till Decoration Day around these parts." But I checked the weather report, and it looks like it's going to be okay. No frost right up until Memorial Day. So I put mine in, and I go down every year to Barmore. It's a little tiny place over in DeWittville, right at the fork, and they have the best prices. How about $1.29 for big, generous-sized plants of geraniums? Now that beats the hell out of anything I've ever seen. They'll give you a whole flat of nice, big, that high, blooming impatiens for like $8.99 or something. I go down there and just load up. Every year. Love it. All right, now I have, I just want to say, get ready for your Memorial Day. Plant the graves. It's now changed to Memorial Day. I guess the military has co-opted it or something, because you're supposed to wear red, white, and blue on that day. Oh, well, it used to be a family day, you know, when you just went down and decorated your family and remembered them and paid respects and so forth, and didn't ever come back till next Memorial Day, which is what happens in a lot of cases. I go down regularly, take care of it, water the plants, which you got to do, fertilize them, weed them, and love them. You know, plants respond to love. You know that, don't you? Yeah, you tell a plant, "I love you," and every day, and it'll grow much, much better than the other one, which you said, "I hate you," to. That's what they say. I don't know. What do I know? They say plants have feelings. Okay. So at any rate, a lot of stuff going on around us. I'm most curious. Television is mostly filled with breakups and Hollywood figures who are screwing someone else, and you know how it goes. This goes on and on and on. You don't hear much about the two wars that are killing this country, killing our kids, bringing them back in boxes and crippled and messed up, and costing us $1 trillion a year. You can bet your final penny on that. Don't hear that. They want that out of the way so that the munitions makers can make more money. And there won't be a rebellion. This country won't rebel. So they just keep it out of the news. You notice that. If you go to the big channels, major TV channels, they're out of the news because they're owned by the large corporations, which have friends and family. You know how it is. They kind of hold hands, like the Congress. Congress is all very rich and powerful people for the most part, and they take care of the rich and powerful, which is why you and I aren't doing so well there. I get an email every few days, not every few days, it's almost daily now, pointing out that the Congress is totally against the people, and just throw them all out, period, and start with new people and warn them they'll be out next 2 years if they do not take care of the poor and the middle class, which are being just shot down financially. Look at the seniors losing 50%, 60% of their Social Security. And remember, they say, well, you have a pension. Yeah, the pensions go along with the phony federal figures that give you the COLA. The COLA is not enough to take care of real inflation. And of course, the last 2 years, they simply announced no inflation, no COLA. Who are they kidding? Have you been to Walmart lately? God help us. You've seen the new taxes coming in? County up, state up. The federal taxes, believe me, they'll be up. No inflation, Mr. President. Oh, there is some inflation. That's in your Medicare. We'll have to take a little more money out of what's left of your Social Security for that. Throw them all out. I agree. All right, at any rate, the Arizona factor. That's a funny one. You know, they passed a law that basically simply shadows the federal law. If you find someone illegal, and you can ask them if they're committing any kind of minor violation, including jaywalking, whatever it is, and if they are not legal, you can grab them and turn them over to the feds and send them back home so that they have to climb the fence again the next day. But at any rate, this only is the same thing as the federal law, but Obama and the Attorney General and everybody say, oh my God, it's a terrible law. Wait a minute, it's the same thing. They're supposed to be doing this themselves, the Fed, but they're not enforcing it, which is why we have 12 to 20 million people in this country who are all illegals, just walk willy-nilly into the country without papers, and many of them taking advantage of public services. Well, of course, the schools, hospitals, Medicaid, and many other things. And then most of them don't pay taxes because they're off the books. They can't be on the books because they don't have a Social Security number. It's killing us. It's really hurting this country. And the Obama administration said, oh, it's all right, we're not going to do anything about it. Well, we'll change it somehow. Yeah, right, someday, like Reagan did. He said, well, we'll take care of the illegals. There'll be no more illegals in this country. We'll legalize them all, 12 million of them back then. It didn't work, of course. There's another 12 million, 14 million, 20, we don't even know at this point. It's getting out of hand. And so Arizona said, well, we're going to have our local cops pick up these people and turn them over. Well, today, or yesterday, the guy who's in charge of the ICE, it's called, the immigration centers, said, we're not going to process them. What? Here's an illegal immigrant we've got here. You're not going to send them home? No, we're not going to, because we don't like the Arizona law. It might lead to racial profiling. Who are we kidding here? They should be fired. He should be fired tomorrow, since he's not enforcing the federal law. Taxes going up all around, everywhere. It's madness. Get ready for some. This is a prediction of Senior Report. There'll be more federal taxes coming up this year, and probably more county taxes. We are the highest tax county in these United States, according to the statistics. Now, somebody may quibble a little bit about just how high it is, or what. We're so high, we're sky high, and we're a poor county, mostly made up of farmers and artisans and craftsmen and people who do not make huge money, like Silicon Valley. Many, almost 30%, almost a third of us are seniors, and a good percentage. If you count them 50 and up, it's even more than that. And a lot of people are, of course, elderly and disabled or whatever. So it's really, we have a lot of public service, a lot of people on public assistance, social services, whatever you want to call them. We used to call welfare. But God help them, they have no income. There's just no way. And usually it's a single mother with a baby who requires full attention, or maybe 3 babies, and she's got to have some help. We have the highest Medicaid, just about. Yeah, and then we're the only state that doesn't give the Medicaid from the Fed to the counties.